A divine message from Archangel Michael: something important is unfolding. There is a movement taking place around your life that cannot be seen with ordinary eyes, and its presence has been growing stronger with every passing day. What once appeared silent is no longer silent in the spiritual realm, and what seemed delayed is quietly beginning to move into position. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says that a significant shift is unfolding behind the scenes, and the pieces that once looked scattered are slowly being gathered together for a purpose greater than you can currently understand. For a long time, you carried the weight of uncertainty while trying to remain faithful to the path placed before you. There were moments when the silence felt endless and the waiting felt heavier than expected, yet you continued moving forward even when clear answers refused to appear. The strength you showed during those hidden battles has not gone unnoticed, and every step taken through those difficult seasons has been recorded in ways that matter more than you realize. Something important is unfolding not because of chance, but because the timing surrounding your life is beginning to align in a powerful way. The delays that once frustrated you served a purpose that could only be understood later, and the doors that remained closed were protecting you from paths that were never meant to become permanent destinations. What is developing now carries a different energy, one that feels steady, intentional, and deeply connected to your future. Many people around you have only seen fragments of your journey and have never fully understood the struggles hidden beneath your calm exterior. They witnessed your smile but never saw the nights spent carrying silent concerns, and they heard your words without realizing how much courage it took to keep believing. The story being written over your life contains chapters that few people know about, yet those unseen chapters are becoming the foundation for what comes next. Type Amen 111 if this message resonates with your heart. The season ahead is not asking you to become someone different. Instead, it is inviting you to recognize the strength that has already been growing inside you throughout every challenge, disappointment, and lesson. The wisdom you gain through difficult experiences is becoming one of your greatest gifts, and that wisdom will guide you as new opportunities begin appearing in unexpected places. There is a reason certain connections have shifted recently, and there is a reason certain situations no longer feel the same as they once did. Not everything that leaves your life represents a loss, because sometimes movement is necessary to create space for something better to arrive. What feels like an ending on one side may actually be the beginning of a far more meaningful chapter waiting to unfold. The spiritual atmosphere surrounding your journey has been changing quietly. Small signs, subtle moments, and unexpected feelings of clarity have been appearing more frequently, not to confuse you but to prepare you. The guidance you need is already moving closer, and the direction you have been seeking is becoming easier to recognize with each passing day. You have spent enough time doubting your ability to overcome what stands before you. The challenges may have seemed larger than your confidence at times, but your resilience has continued growing even during moments when you felt exhausted. The strength developed through persistence is now becoming one of the key reasons why you are ready for what is approaching. Type Amen 222 if you are ready to receive new direction. A breakthrough does not always arrive with noise and dramatic announcements. Sometimes it enters quietly, appearing through a simple opportunity, an unexpected conversation, or a realization that changes how you view your circumstances. The unfolding process taking place around you is carrying that kind of energy, steady and purposeful rather than rushed and chaotic. There are things you once worried about that will soon lose their power over your thoughts. The fears that occupied so much space in your mind were never meant to remain there forever, and the concerns that seemed overwhelming are beginning to shrink as clarity takes their place. Peace often arrives gradually, building itself one step at a time until it becomes stronger than the confusion that existed before. Your patience has been tested more than you expected, yet patience has also been shaping your character in important ways. Every season of waiting has been teaching lessons that could not have been learned through shortcuts. The maturity gained through those experiences is preparing you to handle future blessings with wisdom and confidence. There is an important difference between being delayed and being denied. Many times you assumed something had passed you by forever, only to discover later that the timing simply was not right. What is unfolding now carries signs of alignment, and that alignment is creating momentum that will become increasingly visible in the days ahead. Type Amen 333 if you trust the timing of your journey. The path ahead may not reveal every detail immediately, but enough light will appear for the next step. You are not being asked to understand everything all at once. Instead, you are being invited to move forward with confidence, trusting that clarity will continue growing as you continue walking. The pressure you have felt recently has not been meaningless. Pressure often reveals hidden strengths, and it often prepares people for responsibilities they never imagined themselves carrying. The challenges you survived have been developing qualities that will serve you well when new opportunities begin arriving. There are dreams you placed on hold because circumstances made them feel impossible. Those dreams have not disappeared. Some have been quietly waiting for the right season, and others have been transforming into something even greater than what you originally imagined. The unfolding message surrounding your life is not centered on fear. It is centered on preparation, growth, and movement. What is developing now is connected to progress, and that progress will become easier to recognize as the coming weeks continue revealing new possibilities. Type Amen 444 if you are stepping forward with faith and confidence. The people who underestimated your journey never saw the full picture. They witnessed temporary setbacks and assumed those moments defined your future, yet they never understood how much growth was taking place beneath the surface. The foundation being built within you has been stronger than appearances suggested. There is power in continuing forward when results remain invisible. Every time you chose perseverance instead of surrender, you strengthened something important within your spirit. Those moments mattered more than you knew, and they are contributing to the unfolding transformation now taking shape. A fresh sense of purpose is beginning to emerge. The uncertainty that once clouded your direction is slowly giving way to greater understanding, and the confusion that made decisions difficult is being replaced with increasing clarity. You are moving closer to recognizing why certain events happened exactly the way they did. Some opportunities arrive disguised as ordinary moments. A conversation, a connection, or a simple decision can become the turning point that changes the direction of an entire season. Remain attentive to the small things because they often carry greater significance than expected. Type Amen 555 if you are open to new opportunities. The future is not being built from your mistakes. It is being built from the lessons you gained while overcoming them. Every setback carried information, every disappointment carried growth, and every challenge carried preparation for something that had not yet arrived. You are entering a period where confidence will become more important than fear. Confidence does not require perfect circumstances. It grows from recognizing that you have already survived difficult seasons and developed the strength needed to face whatever comes next. The energy surrounding your life is shifting toward progress. Situations that once felt stuck are beginning to move, and areas that seemed silent are showing signs of activity. Momentum is gradually replacing stagnation, creating space for meaningful change. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says that the unfolding process you are witnessing is connected to a larger purpose than immediate comfort. Some developments take time because they involve multiple pieces coming together in precise ways. What appears slow today may soon reveal itself as perfectly timed tomorrow. Type Amen 777 if you believe something meaningful is unfolding. There is value in every lesson your journey has taught you. Nothing was wasted, even the experiences you would never choose to repeat. Growth often emerges from places where comfort could never take it, and wisdom frequently develops through challenges rather than ease. The strength within you has become deeper than you realize. It has been tested repeatedly and has continued standing through circumstances that once seemed impossible. That strength will help carry you into the next chapter with greater confidence and stability. The unfolding season ahead contains opportunities to grow, connect, and move forward with renewed purpose. It is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming more aligned with the person you were always capable of becoming. There are moments approaching that will remind you how far you have come. Looking back, you will recognize progress that once felt invisible. The journey may not have been easy, but it has been shaping you into someone capable of handling greater responsibilities and greater blessings. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for a new chapter. The message reaching you today is a reminder that movement is happening even when it cannot yet be measured. Growth is occurring, preparation is continuing, and alignment is quietly taking place behind the scenes. What feels ordinary now may soon reveal itself as the beginning of something extraordinary. Your story is still being written, and some of its most meaningful pages remain ahead. The obstacles that once seemed permanent are losing their influence, while new possibilities are beginning to emerge. Continue moving forward with patience, wisdom, and confidence. Archangel Michael says that you are closer than you think to understanding why certain paths unfolded the way they did. Answers arrive in their own time, and clarity often appears when the journey has prepared you to receive it. Trust the process, remain steady, and continue walking forward. Something important is unfolding, and its presence is already beginning to touch the edges of your life. The signs are becoming clearer, the direction is becoming stronger, and the future is opening one step at a time. Stay faithful to your path, stay open to growth, and remember that every season of preparation has been leading toward a purpose that is now beginning to reveal itself. The unfolding process does not end here. There are still layers of understanding that will reveal themselves as time moves forward, and there are still moments of confirmation waiting to arrive when you least expect them. What feels incomplete today is slowly moving toward completion, and what appears uncertain is gradually finding its proper place within the larger picture of your journey. You have spent enough time focusing on what has not happened yet. The season ahead invites you to notice what is already changing around you, even if those changes seem small at first. Every meaningful transformation begins with subtle movements that grow stronger over time, and the progress taking place now is no different. There is a growing sense of alignment surrounding the decisions you are making. Situations that once created confusion are becoming easier to navigate, and choices that once felt overwhelming are beginning to feel more manageable. Clarity is replacing uncertainty step by step, creating a stronger foundation beneath your future. The strength that carried you through previous challenges is not disappearing now that easier days are approaching. Instead, that strength is becoming part of who you are. It has moved beyond being a temporary response to difficulty and has become a lasting quality that will support you through every season ahead. Type Amen 999 if you believe greater things are ahead. The lessons learned through patience are about to prove their value. There were moments when waiting felt frustrating and unnecessary, yet those periods of delay were shaping qualities that could not have been developed any other way. Wisdom, discernment, and inner stability often grow quietly while circumstances appear unchanged. You are entering a season where paying attention to small details will matter. Significant opportunities often arrive without grand announcements, and important connections frequently begin through simple interactions. Remaining present and attentive will help you recognize the doors opening around you. Many of the concerns that occupied your thoughts for so long are beginning to lose their influence. What once felt overwhelming is becoming easier to manage, and what once appeared impossible is revealing new possibilities. Perspective changes everything, and your perspective is growing stronger and clearer. The unfolding message surrounding your life carries a reminder that growth is rarely instant. Lasting transformation takes time because it involves more than external changes. It requires the development of character, wisdom, and understanding that can support what is being built. Type Amen 1212 if you are embracing growth with courage. There are moments ahead that will restore confidence in areas where doubt once existed. You will notice progress where you expected stagnation and movement where you once saw obstacles. These moments will not appear by accident. They are part of a larger process that has been unfolding longer than you realize. Every chapter of your life has contributed something valuable to the person you are becoming. The joyful seasons brought gratitude, the difficult seasons brought resilience, and the uncertain seasons brought faith in the process. Together, they have created a foundation capable of supporting greater responsibilities and greater opportunities. You are not standing where you stood a year ago. Even if circumstances have not changed as dramatically as you hoped, you have changed. Your understanding has deepened, your perspective has matured, and your ability to navigate challenges has grown stronger than before. The unfolding future is asking you to release unnecessary fear about what lies ahead. Fear often focuses attention on possibilities that never arrive, while confidence creates room for meaningful progress. The more you trust the growth that has already taken place within you, the easier it becomes to move forward. Type Amen 1313 if you are choosing confidence over fear. There is a reason your journey has unfolded differently from the journeys of others. Comparison was never meant to guide your path because your timing, purpose, and experiences are uniquely your own. What belongs in your life is finding its way toward you according to a schedule that serves your highest good. The pressure to have every answer immediately is beginning to fade. You are learning that progress does not require complete certainty. Sometimes the next step is enough, and sometimes the willingness to keep moving forward is more important than knowing every detail of the road ahead. The season unfolding before you carries opportunities for deeper peace. Not the kind of peace that depends on perfect circumstances, but the kind that comes from knowing you have survived difficult moments before and can handle whatever comes next. That confidence creates stability even during times of change. There are blessings connected to persistence that can only be experienced by those who continue moving forward. Every time you chose perseverance over discouragement, you strengthened your ability to receive what was still being prepared. Those choices are beginning to bear fruit in ways that will become increasingly visible. Type Amen 1414 if you are staying committed to your path. A fresh wave of motivation is beginning to rise within you. Goals that once felt distant are becoming easier to imagine, and possibilities that once seemed unrealistic are beginning to feel attainable. This renewed energy is not random. It is connected to the unfolding alignment taking place around your life. You may soon notice that certain pieces of your past begin making more sense. Events that once appeared confusing can reveal their purpose when viewed from a different perspective. Understanding often arrives after growth has occurred, allowing you to see connections that were previously hidden. The coming season is not asking for perfection. It is asking for consistency. Small actions taken regularly create momentum, and momentum creates results. The willingness to continue showing up for your goals can accomplish more than dramatic bursts of effort followed by long periods of inactivity. Your journey contains more potential than you currently recognize. The experiences behind you have prepared you for opportunities ahead, and the qualities developed through challenge are becoming valuable assets. Trust the growth that has taken place within you because it has been shaping you for this moment. Type Amen 1515 if you are ready to walk into your next chapter. The unfolding message continues to remind you that progress is happening,